All right, here's a little ghost story about Jay Dawson. Well, it seems Jay Dawson went to Colorado and he only had two goals in his life. One was to strike it rich with gold, and the other one was to find the love of his life. Well, it turns out he didn't do either. He never found gold, and although he courted a whole bunch of people, a school teacher, farmer's daughter, that's always a dangerous occupation, and even a few of the entertainers at the saloon, but he struck out, and one day they found his body at the bottom of a cliff. Appears he was looking for that gold, and well, took a misstep and fell off the cliff, and they buried him in Buckman Cemetery, and pretty much everybody forgot about him for a few days. But after a few days, well, one of the entertainers at the saloon woke up screaming because, well, Jay Dawson's remains were lying in the bed next to her. Well, the sheriff came and calmed the woman down and, buried old Mr. Dawson in his grave again. And, what'd you do? Then asked the townsfolk what happened. Nobody owned up to it. So then the next day, they found old Mr. Dawson's remains leaning up against the school doorpost with a love letter in his hand addressed to the teacher. Well, he had been dead for a while, so he's starting to decay and, maybe smell a little bit. The sheriff gathered him up, took him back to the grave, buried him even deeper this time, and threw stones on top of the grave. And old Jay Dawson wasn't heard of until several weeks later. Well, now he's on the porch of the advocate's house, clutching flowers and a note addressed to his eldest daughter. He's found sitting on his favorite bar stool with a box of sweets to one of the lady entertainers. And he just started visiting everybody's daughter in town until finally he visited the sheriff's girlfriend. And the sheriff said, "That is enough of that. You want to act like a shithead? I'm going to treat you like the shithead." And took him down to the local outhouse and threw him in there, tore down the outhouse, and buried him in the outhouse. And, well, old Jay Dawson, he was never heard from again.